Boris Johnson has widely argued that post-Brexit, free ports will cut through red tape and boost trade. The government has announced that it would create up to 10 free ports across the UK after Brexit. Free ports are areas within a country that have been declared to be outside its customs territory, so that goods entering from the rest of the world don't have to pay tariffs like ordinary imports. But they do still have to pay tariffs if they move from the free port into the customs territory or the rest of the world. Free ports need to have physical barriers around them in the form of 2 sets of customs controls, one inward and one outward facing. The UK had free ports until 2012, when EU legislation changed and they were abolished because of their limited benefits. In the US, so-called foreign trade zones are used to avoid duty on imported components, which can be quite high. Importers only have to pay duty on the finished product once the parts have been assembled and sold. Elsewhere in the world, export processing zones allow firms to avoid tariffs on imports of parts, but they must still pay a tariff when the completed products reach their final destination. Other types of free zones give different benefits, such as easier planning regulations and tax breaks. These factors can make a much bigger difference to the bottom line than merely deferring tariff payments. However, if the countries that import goods from these zones can show they have benefited from unfair subsidies, the WTO Subsidies Code allows those countries to impose offsetting duties on them. This eliminates much of the benefit of free zones. In fact, ordinary free ports that merely defer tariffs have next to no benefits when tariffs are low, and the jobs they create are likely to be manual rather than high-tech regenerating jobs. Also, many jobs in free ports are just relocations of existing jobs. A free port could be a small part of an urban regeneration package, but there would have to be expensive tax breaks or subsidies to be effective, because the UK is already one of the least regulated economies in the world. A further worry is that free ports may allow illegal goods to be stored and money laundered. And remember, free ports don't eliminate customs payments, they only delay them. They will not significantly boost trade or cut through customs red tape.